Hello Capricorn, welcome, and I'm Trace and you're watching my channel Earth Star. To those of you returning, thank you so much for supporting and carrying on watching the videos and giving me some lovely messages in the comments. I am welcoming you back here and I'm asking you to continue, if you don't mind, giving me those lovely messages and liking the posts. I'm going to be doing a nice reading today with Oracle and some tarot cards for you for the month of July. And if you're here for the first time and this is something that you would like to watch, please stick around. Right, let's see what's coming through. What is your focus for the month of July? Three's a crowd. Look at that little naughty birdie thing there. In the bottom of the deck, you've got eyes mesmerized. And I just love that little three's a crowd. And this tells me, Capricorn, and also, you know what? Messages that have been coming up for you lately have been very business orientated, very much burning the candle at both ends kind of energy. And this little three's a crowd is maybe some little bit of a warning to say to you, you know what? You need to spend time with yourself a bit and perhaps not push yourself and to always get yourself to the top of that goal all the time. So let's see what comes through for your tarot cards. Now that could also mean if you're in a relationship, perhaps there is somebody that's a bit of a thorn in your side in this relationship. Let's see what comes through for you, Capricorn. All right, I'm going to do 4 cards, one for each week. So let's see, Capricorn, what is your guidance that you need to navigate through for the month of July, Capricorn? Let's see what's coming through for you. First week, you have 7 of Cups, making some choices. Second week, you have the Justice card, again, making some choices. Third week, you have the Emperor. That's about your passions and about your stability. And the fourth week, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is your energy. So what's playing around in the background, you've got the Temperance card. Now, this is awesome. So you've got 3 major arcanas, which is not something to sniff at. It's a guidance and navigations to say to you that things are going to be quite, what's the word I want to use? Quite important. It's going to be an important month for you. So the first week, you've got some choices you need to make. Now, you've got this person swimming around in the sea here with all these little cups above her head or his head. And there's all sorts of little advantages in each cup. It could be something that you've done before. It could be a bit of love choice. It could be going on a holiday. It could be moving to a new home. It could be moving to a new country. It could be an opportunity that's spiritual. And it could be something that you could be going on a new business venture. So it's very important kind of card because the choice that you make is very important because of the consequences. And if you go back to something you've done before and you've already repeated that lesson, it can be quite hard. And with this three's a crowd here, this is also showing you that there could be something coming up that you are making choices of that you don't belong anymore. That's not your place anymore. You need to move on from that. That's your first week. So it's quite an important week for you, this first week, to say that perhaps you need to take some time in that emotional energy to make those choices. And Capricorn, you're not quite, you don't dwell too long on choices because you're responsible. You just want to get out there. You're ambitious. You want to be organized. You want to get going. You're ruled by Saturn, which is, you don't like restrictions. You don't want restrictions to pull you in directions that you don't feel comfortable in. You like to be on a plan. And by the second week here, Spirit has given you the Justice card. And the Justice card is a card of saying, whoa, just whoa a minute. Just weigh up the truth. Weigh up what's making you feel off balance. But you see, you've got the sea here and you've got the sea here, which is your emotions that could be in a bit of turmoil, to say to you, whatever this three's a crowd is making you feel left out or feeling a little bit unworthy, even though you are so ambitious and you're always working hard and you're always wanting to get things right. This Justice card is coming up to say, stop, look at those consequences of how you're making choices, and remember that karma is involved here, that if you keep on doing something that you know is wrong, karma is going to come and say to you, no, we don't want you doing that again, Capricorn. Just understand yourself, understand your life. So this is definitely a card to go, whoa, okay, I'm going to slow down a bit in this second week. I need to understand where I'm going. I need to understand the truth. I need to make decisions that are right for me. And you've got the scales here. So if you pushing something that is not measuring up for you. Let's say you have to go to a court case. So it's just that, it's that law sort of energy over this second week. It's almost like you know what's right. Why are you doing the other way? And that's what your choices are coming in for the second week and the first week. And then your third week, you've got the Emperor card. Now, the Emperor card is a very stable card. It's a card to say you're following your passions. You're a warrior in it. You've got a lot of balance in your life, and you've got balance here as well. So you know what you need to balance, Capricorn. And you've got the balance card at the bottom of the deck as well. So this card is a very... well, in this card, your whole month is about what it is that is right and wrong for you. And this Threes of Crowd is almost like a prophecy of your life to say, where are you not fitting anymore? And by your third week, you're definitely going to feel where you're fitting, because this Emperor he's that dad energy of having things in place, feeling on the right track, just balanced and productive in that way. That's what I feel this is for you. So I feel by the fourth week, you're enjoying that. And you've got the Queen of Cups here as the discs, which is Queen of Pentacles. You're completely enjoying that. You're completely in a space of, okay, I'm honest, I mastered that now. I'm monitoring where I'm supposed to be. I'm monitoring my ups and downs. Sorry, my cat's got to come in the window here. One sec. Sorry about that. My kitty cat comes in and out the window, and I just like to help her in. So I was saying to you that, you got to make some fair choices here. And, sometimes it's not easy. What's most fair is not easy for your life. But by your fourth week, by the third week, your Emperor and your Queen of Pentacles here, this represents the number 4 as well, which is very stable. It's disciplined, and it's very successful, this Emperor coming in. So when you've got structure, which you love that, Capricorn, you've got that structure in yourself, and everything might be feeling like it's falling apart and you're feeling a little bit left out there. But by the third week, you're definitely going to be back in your own life, and you're not the guest in your own life anymore. You're in charge of your own life. You're not the Threes of Crowd. You don't feel like that, which is great. And then your Queen of Pentacles, as I said to you before, she's everything beautiful. She's in charge of her home, her values, and that's your Capricorn energy, that grounded energy. So she's able to make the food at home, being peaceful, being in love with her life. This is not the kind of energy that you expect from yourself, but this is a life that is not about surviving. This is about living. So this beginning of the month feels very much like you're in survival mode, and by the end of the month you just absolutely, I would say, conquering it, balancing it. This Temperance energy playing around the background is a bit more peaceful, it's a bit more homely. And your Temperance card, you see these 2 cups here. This angel is tempering life. It's the gold in your life that you need to temper. Are you worried about having one foot in the water and one foot on the land? Are you worried about your path? This day and night energy. Everything about this Temperance card is a little bit of that and a little bit of that. So what Spirit is saying to you, keep the middle ground. It feels like you are this is like the Temperance card is right in the middle here, going this month, the first 2 weeks, you're feeling completely Threes of Crowd, completely imposter syndrome in your own life. Then by the third and the fourth week, you're absolutely moving towards what is meant for you, where you have value. And it's not about money. It's not about the tangible things in life. This is about your safety. This is about your warmth. And this is about what's homemade and what's loving in your heart. So I love that for you, Capricorn, because this Threes of Crowd energy is not very nice. It's not about surviving. You want to live more. You want to live better. So let's see what your angel number card is. And you've got Divine Wisdom 2929. Seek wisdom from within. Your guidance is a wellspring of knowledge. And that's what comes here. When you start feeling a little bit more stable in your life, you have that guidance coming through. And I think, Capricorn, that is the best advice that Spirit has given you this month, because you need that stability. You need to feel that you have divine wisdom. You need to feel that you are connected. And I'm choosing your last card here, which is your Secret Garden card. And you've got beginnings. Don't be afraid to start small. And I think that fits in right now with your first week coming in here now, because it feels like in this Threes of Crowd, you have to give up something in order to start something again. And whatever you've worked towards in life, you've got experience in that. You're using that to move forward through. You're not giving anything up. don't be afraid to start small. It doesn't matter if you have to start again. This could be a marriage, this could be a business, there could be a friendship. Just know that your place is secured here. Don't try and fit in where you don't belong. And that's what this card is here, the Seven of Cups. All right, Capricorn. Let me know how you're feeling in the comments. I'd love to know, because I think this is definitely sort of quite a big month for you, being 3 major arcanas. And if you stay in the center for yourself and know what's beneficial for you in your divine wisdom, that is where you will have that wellspring of wisdom. So take care, Capricorn, and I'll chat to you soon.